What is going on, everyone? I know it's been a long time since I've done a video here at my house, but today is a special day. My boy Caleb Bell from Bass Quest is coming into town, and he's coming in at 4:15 p.m. So what that means is I can go out, do a little morning fishing, and then pick him up, do a little evening fishing. We can crush him both sessions. So hopefully this will be a two-part video. First part will be me going out to a local lake I haven't been on in a long time. So hopefully that's game plan. Go out, catch some fish, pick Caleb up, go out, catch some more fish, and have a lot of awesome fish catching footage for you guys today. But we're gonna hook the boat up, head out to the lake, and go catch some mega giants. So I'm fishing a lake I haven't been to in a couple of years. Actually didn't come here at all last year, but I'm fishing one of the biggest community holes in the lake, and that's not to say anything too much. I mean, it's a good spot that a lot of smallmouth will stack up, and I'm throwing a red lipless crankbait, and the reason I'm doing that is because the water's pretty dirty. I want something that's going to silhouette really well, and something that has a little bit different profile and vibration down there, because a lot of people are throwing jigs, tubes, crankbaits with bills, so I'm hoping this red RatLTrap is going to stand out down there. That vibration is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be able to pick up some of these fish that other guys have missed. Now, like I said, this is a community hole, so when you fish an area that gets a lot of pressure, I like to do something a little bit different. Just present them a little bit different bait, a little bit different way. Hopefully it'll pick up some of those fish that those other guys aren't getting. But this is the bait right here. Candy Craw RatLTrap in a 1/2 ounce. And I'm just fan casting across this point, trying to figure out where those fish are. They should be pretty much all over it, but there are going to be certain areas that's going to hold them a little bit better than others. That's a big one. And I don't have the net out. Oh, God, that's a giant. Look at how she ate that. Look at how she ate that trap. Frickin' gone. That's a mega. Oh, dude, that is a mega. Ate that trap so good. That trap works so well. Check out that fish. It's gotta be a 4-pounder. Zeros. $4.9. 4.5 pounder. Chewed that trap. That's a beautiful fish. Beautiful 4.5 pounder. Smoked that trap. Gonna get her back. Thank you, fish. There she goes. Yes! That's a giant. Okay, boys, time to get that net out. As Dirds would say, always catch big ones when the net's not out. Well, now it's time. Whew. She ruined that trap, man. She hit it so hard. I shouldn't have boat flipped her, but I didn't know what else to do. I don't want to get a handful of troubles. The reason they eat that trap so good is because you're basically yo-yoing it up off the bottom, and when it goes to fall again, they can get it, and that's what that fish did. I think I missed 2 more on the cast just prior to that one. So what I'm doing with this bait is making a long cast, getting it away from the boat, and there's no grass on this point for the most part. It's just stumps and sand. We're up in a river system, so I'm letting that bait hit the bottom, and I'm just slowly lifting it. I want to feel that bait vibrate up off the bottom, and it makes that loud rattle. It's got the rattles in there that kind of call those fish in. We're fishing some pretty muddy water, which is why I'm going with that bright red, that bright crawfish looking color. And then I want to feel that bait vibrate. What that does, it calls those fish in. When it sits back down, the fish come back to look at it. And a lot of times when you go to pick that bait back up, that fish just crushes it. So be ready when you go to lift the bait again. You might catch a high sticking. You got to be able to set the hook even when you're coming up with it. There he is. That's another big one. He didn't thump it, so I didn't even know he had it. Another giant. Gosh, that's another big one. Look at that. Another big 3.5 pounder on that red trap. I mean, they're crushing it when they eat it too. Thanks, buddy. So I know today's supposed to have been a fishing mission, but I just got done filming a video for Monster Bass on how to fish a RatLTrap. Now, a little teaser, surprise for you guys that are getting a May Monster Bass box. You're going to be getting a Bill Lewis product, I believe. Most of you are going to be getting a RatLTrap. So if you guys want to know how to fish it effectively, go over to Monster Bass's YouTube channel, subscribe to them, and that video will be coming out here just in a couple days. So that's a little teaser for you guys that got that box, because that video is going to be epic, showing you guys how to fish a RatLTrap for springtime smallmouth bass. But anyways, let's get back to fishing. Let's go catch a couple more big ones before I have to go pick up my boy Caleb Bell Bass Quest from the airport. It looks like they're starting to pull water from that side right there, and if that's the case, let's try to get on, because that's where those fish are going to be a little bit more active. A lot of times in current, the fish are going to be more active. They're going to be more predictable, positioning behind current breaks, just waiting for things to kind of push down the river to them. So we're going to position a little bit differently, cast more into the current, right along that current seam. Hopefully that's where we're going to catch a mega giant. Oh man, there's a pot of fish out there. Look at this. Look at this pot of fish. 30 foot out. Man, they're moving though, so fast. I don't know what they are. They're smallmouth. It's a giant school of them. There's one. There we go. Another one. A little bit smaller, but still a pretty fish. Still a 2-pounder. Pretty fish. Thanks, bud. This trap is doing work. That's the color right there. I think it's Candy Craw, but it's kind of like a red, bright red with a little purple back and black. And it's silhouetting in this water really well. That's why these fish are being able to find it. Come on, kill it. It might not be immediate, but as soon as these fish realize that they're pulling current, they're gonna start chewing. So I gotta get on this stuff as it's going down, because I don't know how long they're gonna pull water either. There's one. That's a good one. Oh, he's in that current. He's not a giant, but that's still a pretty smallmouth. Once I get in that current, it's hard to get him turning. It's a pretty smallmouth. Thanks, bud. Okay, time to go get Caleb. Had a pretty good day, caught a couple. 6 or 7 probably. Had a shot at 6 or 7, lost a couple. It's okay, it's a good day. That is a good day. Just waiting on my man Caleb. I just got his text that he'd landed and is waiting on his baggage now. But I'm super pumped. It's going to be a ton of fun. Caleb's going to be here for 5 days. And we're hopefully going to catch some giant fish when he's here. I don't know. The goal is to get him on Lake St. Clair. The wind looks terrible. Looks like the worst possible winds for Lake St. Clair. So that may not happen, but regardless, it's going to be an awesome time. I'll introduce you guys to Caleb. What's up? You need a ride?
Yes, sir.
That's good, my dude.
I didn't bring 2 bags by choice. I had one I couldn't get light enough, and so it was cheaper to have two than just.
That's so funny. Too much tackle?
Too much tackle. I probably got 40 pounds worth of tackle. This is tackle.
The whole bag?
It's pretty much. There's like 3 shirts in there.
That's funny, dude.
It's my heavy bag.
How was your trip?
It was good. I had a long layover in Chicago because I forgot the time changes over there.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just hanging out for like 2.5 hours. And then I forgot the time changes back on the way here, so I was expecting a 2-hour flight. And I'm just like sitting there, and all of a sudden the guy's like, 20 minutes till we land. I'm like, whoa, what? Dude.
Want to go catch some?
Let's go catch a fish, man.
We can go right now and catch some.
Let's do it right now.
Let's go catch them.
Let's go catch 'em.